return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Ross out of the pistol. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Wilson now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Slot man in motion right. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 46. Caught by Freiermuth. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Wilson out of the pistol. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Richie Grant. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Cousins looking to throw right away here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. Cousins out of the pistol here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
And the Steelers going nickel. 3rd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A tight end in motion now. This is Harris on second down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Running behind center with Harris. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Russ now from the gun. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson now, 1st and 10. He's got time here. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. First carry for the versatile vet, Cordero Patterson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson to the air. Completed here to Pickens. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. 1st
and 10, ball set up at the 48. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Russ looking to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st down throw from Wilson. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Ross off the play fake. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Russ is going to cook here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Throwing is Wilson. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Dicker connects there. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Cousins now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action. It's Wilson. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's Russ. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked up and headed the other way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Cousins. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Cordarrelle Patterson to return for the Steelers. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41. Warren here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw, here's Wilson. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Russ setting to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Here's Cousins. Throwing the out route complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Russ now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Wilson on 3rd down. He lost the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. They're now set for 1st and 10. Russ is cooking again. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Once more, it's Wilson. Throw complete to Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Dicker connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Falcons take over 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. The Panthers looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Rome Odunze has a touchdown reception from fellow first-round pick Caleb Williams. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. A touchdown run there for Ramondre Stevenson. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Cousins. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Cousins out of the pistol here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Cousins again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Ross off the play fake. Got Washington, it's complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. From the 34. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Wilson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, Man, he is killing his team.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. First down throw for Cousins. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that's going to give them the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Throwing is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Washington. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Wilson now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here come the Falcons on offense. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Cousins. He's got London left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by the special teams ace, Miles Killebrew. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 2nd and 10 now. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Wilson on the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. They'll run now with Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Warren will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short. Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a 1st. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. they'll come up 1st and 10. Algier with another carry. Room for him past the 30. Along the sideline past midfield. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Throwing his Cousins. To the sideline and secured by London. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 2nd and 3 now. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They go again with Algier. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. On the ground with Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there, 3rd down coming. Russ now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They send a tight end in motion. They go with Warren on the run. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Here's Algier on first down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2 yards on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. They did it! He made the interception! Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
The Steelers offense headed out. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. On first down, it's Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. Getting out. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, now they got to be special.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Falcons with their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw reeled in by London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Drake London with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, here's Russ. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. from the 35 on second down. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Wilson now, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ross is cooking again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Wilson with it on 1st. And that one's unsuccessful.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. Hits the 20. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. After the pick, here's Wilson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Wilson out of the pistol. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st down throw from Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Once more, it's Wilson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Wilson to throw again. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Wilson on 1st and 10. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing again, here's Wilson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. Only one timeout remaining to stop it. All right, here we go. Second down. A give right side. Here's Algier. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.